Boys and girls, we have the brand new mic here, which came out yesterday. I actually just finished watching it today. I think my sudden impulse to not be so insanely over drastic about watching these right away is, I guess, because I know what's gonna happen, but I assume that's just me when it comes to that, and I've had other things prioritized. But hello everybody, hello friends. If you guys are enjoying and you enjoyed the episode, let me know by hitting that like button down below, subscribe, and I also would love to hear your thoughts about what you thought of this episode down in the comments down below. But this episode going with a lot of points. I actually like this episode, I'm not gonna lie. It's a good little quality of life episode they have for the majority of this beginning, and then they ended it off with huge like just edginess and just setting the tone for the brand new arc. Like, it's literally setting up true transfer over to like setting the tone for the brand new arc. The Stain arc, dare I say, should I call it, you know? Stain, which we know is already playing a massive role, and we barely have seen anything of him. The villains want something to do with him because he is known to be a well-renowned hero killer, and yes, he stays by that name. He slaughters hero killers, or he slaughters heroes, except for Ida's brother, who did live. He lived this, but it did give him a huge repercussion. He lost his legs, like he can't feel movement in his legs, and it's not gonna be the same anymore. He's just diminished now when it comes to being Ignium. So he now wants his brother to take the torch, basically, and he wants his brother to become the brand new Ignium. So a lot of people, I'm guessing, now watching when they're choosing their nicknames, everybody thought that Tenya was gonna call himself Ignium, but respectfully enough, he calls himself Tenya. Gotta respect that, man. I gotta respect that. He really does look up to his brother a lot. So to see his brother get absolutely, utterly destroyed and be completely helpless against a villain whom his brother, you know, was looking up to his other brother, Ignium. Tenya looking up to Ignium, being all like, he can beat any villain. I know that, dude. That is just unfortunate, man. Really unfortunate. It sucks. It's demotivating to Tenya and both Ignium. You know he's got to be going through some shit right now, being like, dude, I know that I could have done better. That is a sucking one. Just a lot's going through his head right now. This will kind of be Tenya's edgy phase. As you can clearly see, he's staying distant from the usual squad of Deku and Uraraka, so he's kind of on his own here. We're going to be seeing a lot of edgy Tenya, which I'm assuming most of you knew that going into this series, and only anime watchers, seeing how his brother's absolutely, utterly crushed by this man that know absolutely nothing about, who is everywhere in the news, and the villains are most interested in him because he actually stays by his name. You know, sure, he didn't kill Ignium, but he killed Ignium. Here's what I mean by that. I said in a review like when they first showed Stain, and people were like, wait a minute, Ignium's alive. What the fuck are you talking about? I've said it for suspense up until this point, right? So Ignium is dead, and by this I mean the hero Ignium is dead. He basically can't be a hero after this, so he can't call himself Ignium. He's gonna have to go by a regular human being, a regular normal human being, someone normal, because he can't be Ignium after this. His legs are ruptured. He's demotivated, and it's just he wants his brother to take on the torch, right? So he just that's what I mean by saying Ignium is dead, but the brother's not. Put two and two together right there. I also thought it was really funny that fucking Bakugo just doesn't give a shit. He said, "Call me Killing Explosion Murder," and I'm like, dog, this is like such an 8-year-old Call of Duty internet name, dog. What you doing here, man? What are you doing here, buddy? What's going on here? Funny, right? Really funny. Whereas everyone else is pretty substantial good names. If you didn't know Deku's gonna call himself Deku, well, come on, man. It was in season 1. He had the little suit on. It was very predictable right there. I'm not gonna lie. But just to see the bonding Deku and his mother just warms my heart. It gives me life. It gives me a fresh breath of air, and it gives me life. Because seeing Deku with his mom and how much his mom supported him, not so much his mom being an actual human being, Not these normal anime moms that just don't age and they're baddies from when they had the child up until 80 years later. No. Deku's mom actually aged, and you know, she aged to the point when she got shorter and younger, or shorter and older looking, and she getting a little chubbier. But hey, she's still a baddie. I don't care, dog. Deku's mom literally gives me life, man. She literally gives me life. I fucking love her mom. His mom. She looks out for him, man, and nobody else would do that for him, man. And he needed to be treated with kindness, man. I like Deku. I love his moms. I really do. But yeah, ironic enough that Tenya's actually going through that program where Stain resides around that area. So it's we're just gonna have to. The only thing I'm gonna have to say right now is just keep watching. I think you know where it's headed, but just keep watching. Stain himself is a very fucking cool villain. He's one of my favorite villains from the entire series, and I'm pretty excited for it to be shown more. I thought that this season was gonna be 26 episodes total, but that's not the case. You're giving us 26 episodes of brand new, fresh episodes, not including anything from season 1. So basically, you get 2 arcs. Depending on how this goes, you know, I think they'll just drag it out to where we get 2 arcs in this season. I don't think we're actually gonna get, you know, the arc. You know what I mean? It's a one for all is what I was basically trying to say. It's a one for all arc after this. I don't think they're actually gonna get that now. But Deku also as well getting trained by the person that used to be All Might's teacher, who is also well aware of the one for all quirk. Pretty interesting. Guys, that's gonna be it for the video. If you enjoyed, hit that like button for me, subscribe, and I'd love to hear thoughts on what you think of Hero Killer Stain, what Tenya's gonna do, etc., etc. I'm AkumaNexus. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.